Hey, welcome back, guys. This is Florida Tech Esports. Today we bring you Florida Tech versus Ole Miss versus our Varsity Rocket League team. Um, we just hopped into game. We're waiting for Ole Miss to join any second now. I'm guessing they already have the invites, and I am here with.
Hello, everybody. It's me again, Nick, and we'll be casting the varsity game for the semifinal of the NCCE, Ole Miss versus the Panthers here, Florida Tech. Last time these teams met, I believe it was 4-1 in the series, right, Tony?
Yeah, so something like that.
And we had a win that night. Remember that game? See if
It was
they
a
could
pretty recent game as well.
replicate that success here again tonight, and see if they can get the result. We're just waiting for the players to take Champions Field here. Oh, looks like they're going to remake the lobby really quick. Oh, looks like be joining the game now. Oh,
Normally these games they just get straight into it.
a little bit of technical difficulties never hurt anybody. Perhaps a Wi-Fi issue or some type of
Well, we'll
connection
be right
issue
back
for
until they get
Old
here.
Miss.
See you guys in a second. Hey, welcome back, guys. Looks like Ole Miss is here finally, and we're getting straight into this game.
Here we go. After a little bit of technical difficulties, the boys are ready to play. We'll have Grover on that kickoff. Dasc is going to set it up early. Let's see if they can reproduce some of this magic we've seen them do on attack. Grover being aggressive, getting the demo, looking for the 50, but it's a little bit of a demo there. Beastin on the back wall. Dasc is going to assist him. Alex is going to get it out, though. Grover sees that shot out. Good defensive work. Reads the play well there. Melt is going to just not have enough boost to get to this. And Beastin has a little bit of time. Does get rushed by Alex, though. Dasc wants to take care of that. Ball is high up. Melt's going to get there. Hit it off his back wall. Got to be a little bit careful there. Grover misread the play just a little bit. Didn't expect Melt to get there. Beastin here gets a 50. Ball high up in the air. Dasc is up. Gets it off backboard, but Alex will deal with that. Beastin here could cut in a little high. Hits off the crossbar. That's what he's going for. Just nice little easy flick. Defender gave him a lot of time there. Dasc is going to get demoed here by Alex. Alex is actually going to get a double demo. He's going to have to force Florida Tech to reset here. Beastin tries to get the 50, but Melt plays a little bit of mind games and another demo. And Alex finishing off the play with the final goal. Tony, we see some demos early. It's the most demos I think we've ever seen in a game this early on. Could this go into Ole Miss's play the rest of this game?
Oh, most definitely. It looks like Ole Miss. I don't really remember what they did last time. If they were a really demo-oriented team last time, but I do know the game was recent, so they could have gotten a little bit better. Definitely looks like demos are a part of their strategy, and we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Oh, see if they learned something from last time these two teams met. So far, looking good for them. Florida Tech just trying to regain control here, win those 50s, and do their thing that they love to do so much. Grover just get caught out a little bit there. Leaves Dasc in a 1v2, but he gets it out. Beastin is going to be left with the ball here. Melt's going to be up early. He's going to read the play. He's going to stay low. Dasc is going to get blocked. Really aggressive play here from Ole Miss. Flying out, not giving any time, and almost a flip reset. Grover sees it out. He's going to go here. Does beat Rusto a little bit here. It's going to fall to Dasc. Dasc gets a shot away. Melt with the save. Beastin's going to be up here to put it on backboard. Alex deals with it. Dasc coming in. Nice rotation from the Panthers here on attack, and Grover will convert this. Defense left without boost. Good read of the play from Grover. And overall, great sequence from Florida Tech here to convert that to a goal. Dasc will be on the kickoff. The sheets come in. Alex here to ensure that stays in the orange half. Beastin will take it on the sidewall. Tries to hit it mid. Melt is there. Russ is going up. Gets beat by Grover. Alex is going to have a little bit of time in the air here. Rushes it. Tries to put some power behind it. Dasc and Beastin are there to deal with it. Grover's out for this. Alex is going to try to defend this in his half. Hits it down, though. A little bit of an unfortunate hit. Good reaction there from Rusto to get Beastin away from that ball. Grover's going to keep it in their half, though. Gets beat to that 100. Does get the demo, though. Dasc is also making sure to control that boost. Make sure Alex, I believe, from Ole Miss does not get that boost on the attack. And, oh my goodness, spinning and flying here. Almost converts it into a goal with the 50s. Just pushing through the enemy team. Grover's going to keep it in this blue half. Rusto will be up and out to that. Dasc rotated back. Hits it against the back wall. Hits it back mid with a double tap. And he will convert that. Originally what I thought was going to be a pass, but pulls some magic out of the hat. And converts a nice double tap to give them the lead now. And things have really turned around for the Panthers in these last 2 minutes. Grover here has to deal with a little bit of defensive capabilities. Melt is going to try to pressure this with Alex into the mid. Melt is back. Has some time. Can he take it up into the wall? Tries, but Grover is there. Fast reflexes. A little bit of a pinch off defense there. Beastin's going to turn to this. It's going to 50 Alex. He gets the win. He's going to drop to melt, though. He was ready for that. Someone's got to go for that on Florida Tech. Russell's going to have time to hit it, but doesn't make much of it. His teammates are back, ready to face attack. Now Alex here is going to get a reset, a musty flick. Gets it over one. Dasc avoids the demo. Rusto is going for another demo, though. And Alex here gets the shot on target. Maybe not the sting he was looking for, but definitely the placement. Ball is just flying around here. It seems like neither team is catching a break. Beastin here going to try to just force his way into the net. Gets the boost control here. Dasc on the back wall. And Alex got to be careful there. Not the touch he was looking for. Dasc now has control of that corner boost. Grover here tries to just set it mid. Dasc trying to get going. Leaves it for Beastin. Good communication there. Beastin with another 50 win. Less than 10 seconds here for Ole Miss to try to do something. Try to go for the triple pinch. Or it looks like Alex took that over. Double tap mid. Ball is up. Rusto on back post, but Grover is there defensively to deal with it. It's not over yet, though. But now it is as the ball touches down. Tony, what do we think about that first game?
That first game was really fast. I saw the ball. Like honestly, I don't know how fast the ball was going, but I know it was going.
That ball was moving.
Yeah, from one end of the court to the other side of the court. There really wasn't. Both teams had equal control over the ball from what I seen. It just looked like Florida Tech was able to just get it in more times than Ole Miss was able to. There's a lot of awkwardness I saw on Ole Miss's defense. With a quick, fast game like that, there's really not much, there's so much going on that it's just everything's happening at once, you know what I mean?
Small margin for error there.
Yeah.
You slow down the play too much. Like we saw, Alex and I think Rusto and Melt were trying to take some dribbling, and it just did not work out. As the meta seems to be really quick-paced 50s, quick out to the ball. Don't give the opposition any time to get a flick away or perhaps a fake. Really popular in high-level Rocket League play now, and looks like Florida Tech are just reproducing that. Going to come off here. Beastin almost with a quick goal. He's going to hit it to Dasc. Dasc going to get the shot away, and Beastin just trying to be a presence in the defense. They will convert that. Dasc with the goal. Beautiful.
I mean, as we see right there, there's not much Alex could have done once he accidentally went into the back of the net. It was pretty much over. The ball was moving so fast that I don't even think he had a chance to even respond to it.
Florida Tech here striking with some speed this game, and last already coming out of the gates 1-0. I do agree this is a fast-paced game, and the demos in this series are just rampant here so far, and it doesn't seem like it's playing on the mentals too much, as both teams are trying to stay focused, and the players almost in from Grover, a long shot far out.
It seems like we see a lot of demos in the beginning of the game, but then once the game starts going on, we don't see that many.
Yes, very rarely, but at this rate, it looks like Ole Miss might get an executioner here early on, right after Florida Tech completes theirs, because this is 4 or 5 demos already. Almost an early goal. Good save from Beastin. Grover has to deal with this, and Dasc trying to get away from Rusto. Rusto, a little intimidated by his presence, doesn't get the time or hits that he maybe wanted there. Dasc is going to take this down the sidewall. Tries for a 50, does not get it. Boostless has to go back. And Alex trying some magic here with his bar, gets one flip reset. Did not convert that into what he was hoping for. The bumps coming in on the Florida Tech defense, but Dasc and Beastin with nice positioning. Rusto's going to put some pressure in. Dasc with an insane 50, but Rusto on the back wall, ready for that. Alex here dealing with it. No bounce off their backboard. Grover's just trying to force that. Alex with a little bit of a miss, but team helps him recover. Beastin here just trying to clear this out. Grover's got to be careful here because Alex is flying in mid. Does miss the shot. The bump comes in, though. What a save from Beastin. Great following of the play there. Read that well. Knows what that team likes to do. Read the bump. Read the play very well. And Grover with a nice 50 here. Going to convert it into 2-0. And just highlighting Beastin to really solidify that play and save that goal and have it come back at the other end for Grover to just put that away. That was a great play there from the Panthers. 50s are going to come in. Grover is going to beat it, and Beastin is going to be up. Just wants to put pressure on that back wall, make Ole Miss deal with that. Dasc is going to go a little bit over his head. He's going to try to realign himself with some boost, some hope. Grover is going to set it to the Ole Miss defense. They're going to hit it up. A little bit of time here. But you can see Dasc pressing out quick. I mentioned, and he's up. He could get this cherry pick. Oh, just a rocket, just shy. Ole Miss defense was ready for that, though. Beastin hitting it up into the backboard, and Alex again just not being able to read those hits from Beastin on that backboard. Ball dropping in awkward areas. Melt does not get the flick he was looking for. Grover's going to leave that for Beastin. Good communication there from the Panthers. Alex again just getting caught out. Melt there with a little bit of fake on the 50. Gets a flick up. Does get it to Rusto. Can Rusto produce some magic here? Not with Beastin on defense. Dasc, though, will get 50'd, and the ball will roll in from Melt. Nice 50 from Ole Miss there. Rusto just really high and gets that advantage over Beastin there. And Dasc, not the positioning he wanted for that 50. And Melt will convert that and make it a 1-goal game.
Like I was saying earlier, after the first 1 minute of the game, we don't see that many demos anymore. I mean, we had 5 demos in the first 1 minute, and after that, I don't think we've seen a single one.
No, it's definitely quieted down. I'm seeing some bump attempts, but
there are
not
bumps.
as
There
much
are
demos.
bumps.
There's really no attempt to waste your boost at the supersonic level here for demos that we've been seeing.
Right when we're talking about it.
Game. And Alex is going to just try to prove us wrong here. But Grover, you got to be careful putting that ball mid, especially when Grover is waiting to put that in the back of your own net. Melt here, I think, just tries to clear it and goes more to his left instead of central down towards their net. Awkward positioning in the air, not going to get a 50 off of that back hit. Grover's there to convert. No cheat from Ole Miss this time. Maybe looking to set something up, trying to see Rusto out. Saw the play. Beastin here, a little bit of an awkward hit. But Dasc is going to be there to collect. Quick on the wall. Beats 1, beats 2. Almost beats 3. Beastin there. Almost puts it away, but good defense from Alex. Grover here. He's going to get some bumps away. There's a demo. A little bit aggressive play. Maybe reigniting here. And Beastin with a shot. Tries to get it away. Hits it to Dasc. Grover there. Low shot. A bump comes in. Ball's just floating kind of in a dangerous spot. Alex has to get this away. Gets bumped. Dasc will try to shoot. Melt. Good read of the play. Follows the play well. Gets the save. Grover very little boost. Meaning none. He could not convert that to something mid. But Alex is going to get the clear here. Melt hits it back. And Alex, oh, what a goal that would have been for Ole Miss. But Dasc and net, it's really hard to convert those. Alex here just trying to, got to be careful again. Ball will drop mid again. Ole Miss, second time there. Just uncontested in the midfield, an open shot for the Panthers. They have to be careful. Dasc just an onslaught of attack here, rotating back and forth. The Panthers just not giving Ole Miss any time to breathe. And there's 30 seconds left for Ole Miss to try to make something of this. But the Panthers look in total control right now. Dasc is up. Beastin stays down. Defense is dealt with, but he does get demoed. Could this be the moment? Does not happen. Grover's going to take it slow. He knows he has time. He knows all he has to do is fight the clock in this instance. They have 2-goal advantage. He's going to play it onto their side. And with 5 seconds left, looks very unlikely that Ole Miss will be able to convert this. And game 2 will go to Florida Tech. Just a 1-game series now at this best of 5. Florida Tech only need 1 more game to complete their semifinal.
No, they need 2 more games. This is a best of 7.
This is a best of 7. I've been lied to, but we've corrected it. We've corrected it, and it is a best of 7. That only means more Rocket League, and that's not a bad thing. So they will start off strong here with 2 games, but they will need 4 wins. Correcting myself. Sorry about that. Tony, in that game, the demos were more scattered, I feel like, towards the end of that, not taking into consideration that first opening half. Do we think we're going to see the demos ramp up? Because I feel like the first and second games here both presented a kind of similar flow to how the demos went out. It was a lot of demos early, trying to get in the head. And then later on in the mid game, it was like a few bumps, few demos here and there. And then at the end, they came back. How much is that playing into both teams' mentals right now?
I definitely know as the series keeps going, like let's say we did get into all 7 games, we're gonna see a lot of demos because of just how the mental works of characters. They want to get it over quickly. I don't really know how we'll see that much demos only in game 3. But I do know, based on the previous series, that we do see a lot of demos in the first minute of the game. I don't really know why that is, but I'm definitely hoping to see some more. I do like demos, so.
It does make the game interesting, and we'll see what happens here in Game 3 of Ole Miss versus Florida Tech Varsity Esports, and Dasc is going to try to do something special here. Tries to get it away, but Beastin, get the 50, stays in the blue half. Ole Miss got to deal with this. Grover is just putting that pressure on. We see that, like I said, just trying to stay in the face, be there, so they have no time to think. Fast 50s, trying to be there to the ball. It doesn't matter if they have boost, and Dasc is going to get the shot away and places it perfectly in the top left corner. It's a big early lead for Florida Tech. Again, they will put it away to make it a 1-0 game within the first minute, just like they did last game. Interesting to see if this will play out similarly to that last game we just saw in the series. Double cheat here does come in. Beastin is up though. Grover now will go out to this with Alex trying to get something on the ceiling. He has some time here. Gets the flip reset. Just looks to pass, but it's unfair with Dasc and net. Got to be careful, Grover. A little bit of a whiff there on the ball. Unfortunate. Not a lot of boost. But Dasc and Beastin was like to highlight their defensive work. Just incredible. And Beastin, a player we've seen play back a lot more. Defending, I would say, just as well as assisting today, too, Tony. I've seen him get a few assists today and plays that have really converted it into a goal. We usually see him play back more, and he's just played more forward in this tactics of this Panther side here. Interesting to see him do this. 50's on point as always, though. Credit to him. And Grover here wants to try to do something, tries to get a reset off that, but this defense will deal with that. Looks like Rusto and Melt just maybe a little bit bump in midair. Will Dasc make them pay for it? Alex is there to help his teammates out. Beastin here caught out a little bit, just tries to get a hit. Beats one. Dasc is up. Tries to go for a crazy shot. Would have been something for the Pukas goals record, but does not have enough boost to get that away. Dasc here gets a big 50, and the ball is dropped in a dangerous area, but Rusto will deal with it. Grover tries to put more pressure on it. Rusto will get double tap off backboard of his own to deal with it defensively. Alex goes up here, has a little bit of time, uncontested for now. But Dasc will intervene, and it looks like Alex just got a little bit of a bump maybe from Dasc. Can't really tell here.
I did see that.
Down.
I think Rusto
he got a little bit of a pull shot,
yeah.
and just got pushed away from that. Just helped it on just a little bit more into net. And
you also do see Rusto
here
did bump Grover from even saving the ball, so there was nothing pretty much that could have been done for the Tech side.
Interesting. Dasc there. Big clear out. Those bumps we see coming into play, I guess, early or not early, but mid-game now, as they've been quiet in the past two mid-games. Dasc gonna get a shot away. Beautiful save from Melt. Goal line save. Had to do that. Nothing else he could have done there, and he did all he could. And Alex just chasing that guy. A little fortunate. That was inches away from two of the hungry Florida Tech attackers, ready to put that ball away. Grover and Dasc both eyeing up net. Grover here, though, still has glory in his eyesight. Tries to hit it, and I think Beastin just got bumped there across. But Grover's vision there to see him out. And Melt here will get the boost, too. Gets at 100. Looks like Ole Miss will have boost control. Alex has got to be careful with that hit, but Rusto's ready. The bump on Beastin. See Melt there, giving that compliment. And Dasc is there to put it away. Very important demo there. See
and that's why I love demos.
A little bit of the mental play, but it is in the game. It is a tool. Got to stay strong and composed when you're getting bumped on defense, and there's absolutely nothing you can do. Bumped or demoed, and you get pushed out of the play. It's important to keep an eye out for those players flying in. You have the challenge of watching who's on the field and who's going to shoot that ball when it comes in to those areas eventually, and you also have to watch the other attacker maybe. Oh my goodness, Alex almost puts that away in a show of skill there, but good defense from the Panthers. As I was saying, got to be careful there with watching the attacker who's going to come in and take that shot. And Dasc again trying to put it away. Can't even get my sentence away, but those demos are hard to watch out, and there's really nothing you can do. And it's important to try to remain composed in those situations, as it can get to your mental. Grover just looking for a 50 there on Rusto. Beastin will collect this now. A little bit of bouncing up in a dangerous spot, but Beastin is there to deal with it. Not totally dealt with, though, as Rusto wants to keep it in the orange half. Dasc is up to this. Grover's got to be out to it quick, but Melt is quicker and puts it away. Grover, I didn't think had any boost to get to that. It had very little to read that play, and Melt was just quick to that ball and puts it away. We have a tie game. Panthers win here. Bump comes in from Dasc on Melt. Rusto looks, gets it over one, but Grover will deal with it. Bumps coming in again. Upsets Alex a little bit on his wheels. Melt trying to just defend Grover. Grover just trying to be a nuisance. Dasc with a shot. Is that going to go in? Almost, just about. Maybe it had a pass and an assist in his mind, but that almost snuck its way in. Dasc is going to see out Beastin. Good control there, good communication. Dasc is going to try to keep this in the blue half. A lot of 50s, quick pace play here. Rusto is going to try to hit it up. Alex is going to hit it away. Almost converted by Melt. They got to deal with this Florida Tech just falling in front of their net. Take it to OT. Rusto's going to keep it in their half. Beastin deals with it, and it'll drop, and we have an overtime game in Game 3. Much closer, this one here. Just Ole Miss looked much more aggressive and quick to these, trying to deal with it defensively and just have an onslaught of rotation and attack against the Panthers here. But can the Panthers hold on and get their momentum and groove back? Dasc has been very, very, very clinical and cheeky, you would say, in his play today. Trying little passes, trying little hits, just flying around the field. Oh my goodness, Grover with maybe assist of the season there. Dasc passes up, beautiful play here. Grover just sees that out, gets up, hits it down, beats Alex. Alex, no chance at all. Dasc sees that out. That might have went in anyway, but Dasc there just to convert that and make it a beautiful assist from Grover. Tony, what about that assist?
Honestly, I don't think Rusto knew what was happening either. I did see he was almost at the ball, but the pass down is just, there's nothing he could have done about it. That was definitely coordinated from, it definitely looked coordinated from Grover and Dasc. But I mean, I don't even know if it's possible to predict that pass down. So
just to beat the defender and drop it so perfectly, put Dasc on a golden platter there, and give him his hat trick as well for that game. Really the star in that, just those tiny little passes. Dasc has just been flying all around that field and been hard to deal with for Ole Miss here. And this is 3-0 series right now for Florida Tech. They need one more win here in the semifinal to solidify their spot in the final of NCCE.
NECC.
Last game was a NECC. Sorry about that. too many letters. And
oh no, it definitely does get confusing.
We'll see here if they could replicate their success in the last 3 games. Last game was a lot closer. We saw a lot of aggressive play from Ole Miss. A lot of
double
promising
demo
plays. Trade there. Can we see that first game pressure that we saw? That first minute and a half of game 1 here from Ole Miss was really what they need to replicate here in this game to get some momentum back. See a demo there by Melt. Alex is gonna not get the catch that he wanted. Does get fortunate with the boost pickup. Rusto on the right side. Can he see Alex back? Cars go up. Grover is gonna be the one to catch that ball. Melt there a little bit slow. Grover is gonna beat him. Grover gets the demo too. Takes the shooter out of the play, and now Dasc will have some time here. Dasc trying some magic. Can he get a 50? What a goal that would have been. Just pushing himself down that field. Just organizing his car in a way to set himself up for success and using his momentum to just take that ball and move it down. Grover being really aggressive on the demos here. Maybe playing into the mental. Beastin with a little bit of flick. Alex is going to get there. Grover's going to try to clear, but Melt is there. Russell's got to be careful here. He's going up. Drops it to Melt. Melt, backboard open. Defense is scrambled, and they will take advantage of this. Alex with the goal. 1-0. Good play here from Melt to just not go for a shot, put it on backboard. You know your last man's going to be there, and Rusto has time to rotate back now. Well played from Old Miss. Panthers just got caught out there from that backboard pass, but I'm sure I have faith in this team that they can bounce back. Grover is going to try to hit it downfield. Melt's going to deal with this. Grover does get the boost control here. Dasc trying to get something. Rusto with a touch in midair. What a read there from him. Intentional or not. Beastin avoids the demo. Melt's going to get a little bit of a bump, and he has some time. Not the boost, though. Grover here. A little bit of a fight in the corner. Whoever has more boost will come out on top. They're going to let this flow. And Alex there, fortunate to pick up the 100, but does not get a touch on the back of the ball. That could have been dangerous for Florida Tech had he gotten the lip of his car there on it. And the bump comes in from Melt, but it's dealt with by Dasc. Seems to be everywhere in this field. Beastin seems to be the target of the bumps. Maybe Old Miss just see his defensive capabilities there, trying to take him out. The boost control fights in the orange half have been desperate here as well. Both teams just trying to pick up those 100s, and even pads are looking dry here. And Old Miss seems to have control. Florida Tech just looking for a breather to rekindle a spark here and get their attack going, and maybe Dasc will be the man to do it. You know, he's pulled out some ridiculous assists. Melt is going to try to clear this away, but it's not totally dealt with. Beastin with a backboard pass makes a double commit on the back wall. Melts out quick, does not get that hit. Florida Tech have time to reset. The pass goes out to Dasc. Not enough boost, but it's it high, hard on the backboard. Grover just a little bit of an awkward angle coming in. Can't convert that. He will go back. I'm here to reset. Look for pinch. Dasc is reading this out. Tries to hit Grover. They get the win here in the midfield. And Grover just helping that on. Reading the play really well. The link up here between Dasc and Grover has been just so entertaining to watch here. Look at this little flick. He just knows Melt's behind him.
Tap that in. It's just, oh my gosh.
Just a nice little touch. Might have not seen its way into the net without that touch. Just right place, right time. Him and Dasc have been incredible to watch. And see if he can pull some magic out. The solo action going for the musty flick there. Dasc is left here alone in net. Melt can't get to it. Rusto. No boost. Melt is up though. Alex is going to have to be there, but Grover is fast. He's going to take this out. Gets one touch. He's trying to get another touch. Beats one, but Melt's on backboard. Does deal with that. Alex is here. Hits it mid. Fast-paced counterattack from Old Miss, and Melt just slightly misses it. Rusto hits it up. He's going to drop to Alex. Not enough boost, though. He's got to find some boost. Grover here flying in with 100, contrary to that. Gets the fake on Rusto. Sent him. Dasc now is going to try to be quick. Look how fast. Just go from the air to the ground. Use that momentum. Beastin here is going to try to slow down the play. Gets a bump. Wants to just center it for his teammates. Rusto's going to get the demo on Grover. Alex is up high. Dasc, good defensive work. He is on fire tonight. He is everywhere. Beastin just trying to get the 50s here. And Alex is going to drop it. They're going to run away with this game here. Just a little bit of slow pace play. The bump from Beastin on Dasc. Unfortunate there. I think that's what really misled that play for the Panthers. But Old Miss are going to take advantage of that mistake. Like I said, for both teams, small margin for error here. And both teams will look to capitalize on those mistakes. Ball's still up for now. Looks like, oh, not just yet. And it will drop, and that'll be a 3-1 series. Old Miss taking game 4. Panthers still have some time to see what went wrong in that game, see what they could do. And still a lot of time for both teams. Tony, what do we think about Old Miss that game?
I definitely think they had a lot more offense than the previous games. There was a lot more control. Oh, looks like Lunar's here. I don't know. Like this person's gonna be subbed out for Melt or Alex. I don't know, but I lost my train of thought. Oh, Ole Miss definitely had a little bit more control that game of the ball. I do most of the time. Florida Tech was on defense, and when they were on offense, it unlucky shots, unlucky 50-50s. You know how it is. But I definitely think Ole Miss was definitely more aggressive with the ball, more control. I did see a lot more a teamwork coming out of Melt, and actually I saw a lot of assists coming out of who was it? Oh, it looks like we are having a
Oh,
switch to Lunar
very
from
infamous Lunar is going to
Alex.
sub
Alex
out
is switching out.
Alex. And we've seen him before. We know he is a big threat on the field. He's going to sub in. And this is game 5 here. Or, yes, game 5.
Yes, it's game 5.
They need one game to win the semifinals, which would bring them to the finals. And Dasc here wants to solidify that spot. Beastin's going to come in. Now that Lunar is on this field, how does this change the play? We know what this player is capable of. As he's going up right here, and he's already going to convert his assist, potentially. Almost there. Just keeping it in their half. But what does this mean for Florida Tech now, Tony?
I mean, we just got to see how Lunar's playing, you know.
Already
Lunar actually got the assist there, but I don't really remember. I don't really think that really counts as an assist, you know what I mean?
It gets a little bit of a charity assist there, but an assist nonetheless. It's still a statistic there for his career. And Melt will convert that. Florida Tech are going to have to adapt to this change. Bump there from on Beastin. Dasc does deal with it though. Melt is here in the back. He's going to go up. Gets a nice touch. Lunar's up quick. Grover deals with it, but Melt is there. Right place, right time. We'll put that away. Ole Miss off to a flying start here. That touch from Melt was just delicious. Perfect contact with those wheels. Just really speeds up that ball. Panthers here are going to have to try to turn this around. Grover here is going to put it up. Lunar with a big 50, puts it back to the Panthers half. Gets a demo on Grover too as well. Beastin's going to have to clear this out. Lunar just looking for a demo, does get it. And Melt, could he get the hat trick? Russo just not there to finish. Beastin's got to clear that. Low boost on the Panther side. Lunar's going to be up here. Leaves it for Melt. Melt, no boost. Rusto is going to get the 100 as well. Take that away from Grover. It's bumped though. Beastin is there. Rusto looking for something, but Dasc deals with it. It's going to go to his corner. It's going to clear it out. Shot in from Lunar. Didn't seem very threatening. Oh, Beastin going to have a little bit of a miss there. And Grover's got to be careful. Fortunate bounces here. Dasc is going to have to deal with Lunar, but Melt helping out his teammate. Almost an own goal there real quick. That bump went through, but coordinated jump there from Rusto. Rusto's going to hit this out. Dasc is going to come in, try to keep it on the Ole Miss side. Drop's going to gum, and then, oh my goodness, Dasc reading of the play, flying in from Beastin. There's shot. He's going to try to convert, but Lunar's going to hit it in, and he's quick. And Grover just, I think maybe that was in a blind spot there. Lunar just came in quick. Grover thought he had time. Awkward bounce there maybe, and he wasn't expecting Lunar to be that quick with the shot. He does actually see that and realizes, but just a second too late. And Old Mister running away with this game here. Over. Ball does get missed. Dasc is up, trying to deal with it on Melt. Melt has the advantage, does get the drop, and Lunar's going to hit it up. Grover takes control and hits it out. Boost is in control of the Ole Miss side. Beastin trying to just get the boost, push it up. Does he get that 100? Does. Very important there. Grover there with the shot. Not enough sting. Beastin drops it. No credit to the saves there, but I think there was 2 players on the Ole Miss side to deal with that. Beastin with the shot away. Melt there to deal with it, catches it. Has Lunar. Messes up a little bit. Dasc can have an open net here for Grover, actually. drops it, leaves it. Good communication. They get one back. 3-1. Just a little bit of an awkward landing, unfortunate for Melt there. But Grover will convert that. Take advantage. Say time and again. Those small mistakes will lead to goals so fast. Anything out of that rhythm for both teams, you could see turn into a number on the scoreboard. Dasc here just trying to be a threat in the air. Almost fell in net, but gets the landing. Has to get back now. Has to help out. Beastin's going to be first to it. Ball floats up. Dasc here. Gets the clear out. Lunar. Grover's trying to pressure. Beastin is up with a nice hit. Russo gets a little bit of an awkward bounce, and Grover has to realign himself to deal with that. Got to be careful. Counterattack goal. And Lunar has the boost and positioning, and he'll put that away.
I'm definitely seeing a lot of shots out of Lunar right now. It looks like Melt also has a couple of, well, every shot that Melt went in, Lunar also assisted with. So maybe Lunar just feeling himself, or maybe Florida Tech just doesn't know how to play around Lunar right now. But we'll see how it goes.
Yes, Sushin, I don't know if Florida Tech were aware of that, but mentally, a player like Lunar just coming into the field late, not expecting him. I mean, we've seen the impact he's had. He's turned this game around, and could be a play here. Lunar's going to try something. Gets it low on Beastin, but Grover's there to deal with. This impact that Lunar has had, I mean, it's quite obvious that the team is really benefiting from him right now. As I say that, gets an own goal there, but Dasc will take credit for that. Ball drops fast from a pinch there from Melt Dasc right onto Lunar's car. Scored so many goals that he wants to put it in his own net, I guess. And we'll see what Florida Tech can do here. A minute left. Anything can happen. Ball's going to get just 50 by Rusto. Rusto's going to return the favor of having that unfortunate 50 cost them a goal. And it'll be a 5-2 game here. Florida Tech are going to need 3 goals in 5 minutes. But as crazy as that sounds, we've seen them come back from a lot worse. Beastin here, going to be quick on the kickoff. Rusto is going to be there to follow up on the wall, though. Grover, quick out. A little bit of an awkward bounce for Dasc to read. Grover wants to split it to the right side. Melt is going to be there quick. Beastin, not a lot of boost here, sets it up to Grover. Looking for Dasc in the mid. Florida Tech just do not have the boost to convert these plays into goals. Trying to play quick. They need the boost as well. Rusto's going to be up here. Just too high. Melt trying to beat him on the backboard. Luna's going to have time here. Takes 2 boosts. He has Grover to deal with in midfield. Tries to play it back to his teammates, but Grover's reading that play. Dasc sets it up. 10 seconds left. Pretty much impossible at this stage. So Ole Miss here will take game 5, and it is a 3-2 series now. Lunar, the impact player right here. Florida Tech are going to have to find a way to deal with him. He is a threat to any team if he comes on. But can we see that strong, solidified rotation that we know and love the Panthers for here? Going into this game 6.
I think Florida Tech just wasn't ready for this different player. Maybe they just got used to Alex, but there is also another sub that they have, Cyanide at the bottom there. I don't know if he's a coach or something. I think he's another player, but I don't really know. He does have the UM tag, so I'm guessing it's University of Mississippi. So
do have options. Lunar ready to go. Grover does not want to ready up.
I mean, they do have the time. They might be. I know Florida Tech is talking to their coach right now. They're probably getting a pep talk or something. Maybe a few tips to play around this new player. They do have to get used to this new player, this new rotation that they're doing. So maybe we'll see new strategies. Maybe we'll see something different in this next game.
And I'd like to say, Grover, we've seen him been a little quiet. I mean, Dasc seems to be the star goal scorer, but we know what Grover is capable of. And it's not that he's been doing anything to be considered bad, but that's just credit to him, to the standard we hold from him and what we know he can do and what he's capable of. But a little quiet here tonight. And Beastin, we know he's a beast in defense, but just getting beat to these balls a little bit.
Yeah, Beastin definitely has been playing more offensively this season, or this series. And I definitely think because he's not back more, we are seeing a little bit more like we saw last game, or last game. They were able
Gotta be
to
careful. Russell's gonna convert that early 1-0 goal.
get quick control of the ball and then just like quickly put it in their net, because Beastin's like, I don't want to say out of position, but he's in a new position, you know what I mean? He's not in defense anymore, so that defensive spot is now open for Florida Tech.
Definitely, and we see him often as the last man back, but Grover has been more of the last man back in these situations in this series. So, wonder if a little bit of a tactical change might occur, or we might see something different. We might see some magic, and Russell's going to try some magic in the corner from that drop from his teammate, but it's not going to happen. Melt, interesting 50s here. He's playing with it in the corner, tries to make something of that. Lunar is up, has the boost, and Rusto is going to take this. Melt's going to try to get it across. Grover's going to hit this up. Dasc here going to take a touch back. Trying something magic, trying to find his teammates. Lunar reads the play. Gets over one. Grover's going to read that play. Good defensive work. Dasc here has some time on that. Can he get the shot away? Melt with a very important block. Beastin here with a shot. Lunar's up, though. Gets the demo on Grover. Not going to be able to convert anything. And Melt with a powerful shot.
Like I said right there, it's just
area.
the net is just open because there's nobody just back.
Just trying to deal with this boost control. I think Grover is looking for boost and a little miscommunication there. Definitely a boost-heavy game here from both teams. If you're looking in these corners, I mean, it is a fight. Once one team gets it in the corner, they immediately want to keep it there. They want to keep the rotation going, and that's really what Florida Tech have to look for, just as the other team is going to do as well. That's the basis for success here in this sport, right? You just got to have control of that boost to do the plays you want to and have the speed that you need to beat the opposition here. Dasc is going to look for a flick. The demo's coming in. See, it's been a little quiet in the demo part from Florida Tech, but Ole Miss not shying away from that. Another 100 control there by Melt. Another demo from Lunar. And Ole Miss look like they have full control right now. Dasc is going to put a little pressure on. Gets the 100 in that corner. Grover's going to have some time. Tries to go low. Two defenders to get past. Beastin's going to be here. Beats one. No boost to get the block that he wants. Grover had to have a talk with Dasc, and it looks like it might be an own goal.
Oof.
Yes, a little unfortunate there. Dasc and Grover, just a little bit of miscommunication.
I can definitely see Dasc was trying to get the ball out, like get the ball to the right, but Rusto was just quickly right behind him to just knock it in there.
Just the high press from Ole Miss here, just ready to go whenever Florida Tech try to play back. Really interesting. Dasc there with an unfortunate miss. Florida Tech have to be careful here with that. Beastin here gonna pop it up. Melt's gonna deal with this. Grover drops it down. Dasc is gonna win that 50, but Ole Miss have tons of time and tons of boost here. Beastin's gonna hit this over. Dasc with a demo. Florida Tech still have 2 minutes to try to make something in this game. Momentum shifts and goals come, so we'll see what plays out. About 2 minutes left on the clock. Lunar is up though. Gets one touch. Tries to go for the mustard. Looking for something, but a little bit of confusion there. The ball is going to drop. And can hit it. Dasc is mid. Rusto just the spider save off the back wall here. Sticking with it. And Beastin is going to hit it off the back wall. Grover just sees Melt coming in fast, wants to play it safe. Rusto and Melt, a little bit of miscommunication. Dasc jumps at the opportunity, hits it back to Grover, trying to find each other out. Nice pass from Grover to Beastin, but Ole Miss defense was ready to deal with it. Dasc here gonna try a little double tap in the corner. Melt with a really quick pace ball. Just fast conversion here from Ole Miss. The demo comes in, but Dasc is gonna buy them time. Melt with like 3 or 4 boost pickups there. Just really controlling that boost control. The demo gets avoided by Grover. The Dasc is getting bumped on the back wall. Beastin has to deal with that. Dasc falls down. to get that clearance. Ole Miss are just flying here. They have total control of this boost in this game. And looks like Florida Tech are just looking for a lifeline here. Unfortunately, trying to find something. Grover's got to be careful. Sees Dasc out, but Lunar's going to chase that ball. And Melt's going to get the shot away. Grover just not enough boost to reach that. Beastin's going to try to dribble it out, get a 50. Ball is just flying in and out. Melt gets that control again, gets the 100. Dasc with the clearance there. Grover's on that side. Could we see a consolation goal? Perhaps. Grover with a little bit of dribbling. Does not get the flick that he was looking for. Russo's going to take this. Beastin's going to try to find his teammates mid. Maybe a demo here. Does get the demo off, but it's going to go into their own net. Oh, it does not. Gets avoided. Beastin here trying to clear this out. And we have a Game 7 tied up here in the semifinals. What a crazy game. Credit to Ole Miss here. The Panthers are going to really have to pull something magic out of their hats to pull this game around. Lunar, impact player. And Rusto there on the top, a player who we haven't really seen talked about much for Ole Miss in terms of goal scoring, but he gets himself on the board there.
Oh, Bruno has left the match. I don't know. Oh, Grover using a 2-minute timeout. I didn't even know they had 2-minute timeouts.
So they're going to utilize their 2 minutes for a timeout. Maybe try to tactically go over something here. Talk with the coach.
We have not seen anybody use a 2-minute timeout yet this series, so this just tells you how much Florida Tech wants to win this.
Just regrouping the players here, maybe waiting for this. Tony, what do you think this Florida Tech team needs going into this final game here?
Definitely more ball control. I see Ole Miss have way more ball control ever since Lunar came in. The ball is normally on Florida Tech's side, and there's not a lot of shots coming out of Florida Tech, honestly.
Yeah, I do have to agree. Looks like Dasc is really trying to set the pace for his team, what I've seen.
Yeah.
I don't want to discredit Beastin or Grover, but we know the standard that they have, and they're just not producing to their max capacity, of which we know and love them for. Maybe something in the mental, maybe just an off day. Every player has them. But even then, still in those early games, they were still producing. But that's just credit, again, to their quality and the standard we hold them to. But I think really what's going to have to happen in this final game is boost control here from Florida Tech, because we see Lunar coming in and really affecting which side has that boost. And, I mean, the game of Rocket League is decided on that boost control. It's the secret game of chess that is being played in the shadows when we're watching the ball fly all around and we're watching players attempt crazy resets and cherry picks and goals and things of all that nature. The real game, there's real games in happening, the subcategories of the demos and the boost control, trying to just really control the game in those aspects, because I mean, it could translate to that success in the regular game.
And it looks like their 2 minutes is up. We're going back into this game.
This is Game 7. Both teams 3-3 on series. This is the last game. This will decide the winner of this semifinals bracket here. I think either team here gets this first goal. They got to come out flying, and it'll push their momentum. Let's see if we can see some tactical changes. And Lunar switches onto the Octane, and it's going to prove successful for him early on here. Grover here just trying to take his time. Does not get in front of the ball like he wanted, just a second late. And we have an early goal within the first 10 seconds of this game. Beastin's going to be on this kickoff. We're just going to hit this up, tries to deal with this. Grover just a little bit of misread of that play. Dasc is going to get demoed there, trying to clear the ball. Grover's going to hit it out. Ole Miss are going to retreat for this. Dasc here gets a 50. It's going to leave that to Beastin to deal with. See Beastin stranded there. Needs to get back, get some boost. Lunar up high. Dasc is going to try to sneak this in. This is Beastin's ball to collect. He's going to try to be a threat. Get some bumps maybe. Stay in front. Lunar with a little bit of a odd flick off the back wall. Dasc here, 3 people in the corner. That ball was just a little bit farther for Beastin to get to. You gotta be careful here, float attack. Dasc is gonna deal with this. Rusto inches away from that. But it's gonna come down to this boost control game again. And Melt there, just trying to play with it a little bit. Boost this in the midfield. Beastin gotta be careful with that hit. Dasc as well. Oh, and the double miss, the double commit. Can float attack make something of this? Can we see a counterattack, but the boost is just not there? Dasc with the shot away. Rusto's up to deal with it, though. Those double commits. Float attack's got to take advantage of those. More often, Lunar's going to get one beat, but Dasc is going to be back. Beastin with the demo. He's not there on defense. Grover's going to be there to deal with it, though. Dasc here with another hit. Gets a secondary little lift over there. Tries to beat Lunar. About gets it, but just not enough. Melt here, gonna get this boost in the corner, gonna leave the ball. Beastin's gonna get the hit up the field here. Beastin just leaving that boost, interesting there. Dasc here, gonna fall to him again, gets another hit. Just chaos in the corner. We're just gonna try to collect this and bring this into the Panthers half. Rusto clears it away. Dasc puts it up. He's gonna fly high here, gets the bounce off the wall. Just momentum's taking him away from that. Beastin tries to get a 50. Lunar is going to stay low and win that. Melt on the backboard here, deals with it. Dasc with a little bit of a check there to Rusto. Lunar with the demo on Grover. That's going to slow down this attack by Old Miss in time. Float attack looking much more threatening here on the attacks. Rusto's going to be up. Lunar's going to try to do something special with it, but ends up taking it away from his teammate. Melt's going to fly in here. Got to watch that double tap. Dasc is going to fly up with this. Tries to carry it away. Lunar's there. Lunar's going to collect that boost. Grover's going to get up. Beastin is the last here. He's got to get a save. There is his defensive capability shining. He's going to get that save. Has to deal with it. Lunar's going to try to bring it back. This is, you can see the interesting rotating over. Beastin's trying to be a threat. Trying to upset their wheels and which way they're going to land here. Float attack still have a little bit more than a minute and a half to go here. Going to need to get 1 goal to go into overtime at least. Dasc with a big demo on Lunar. Melt here has to deal with this. Grover's going to get the boost control. Dasc here trying something. Beastin just looking, but I don't think Grover was ready for the shot yet. It's going to get lifted high. Grover's going to have to use some boost to get to this. Beastin playing high. Beastin here. Melt is there and Lunar is there to deal with that. Ball drops in an awkward spot. A little bit over a minute left here. Float attack needs something. Lunar's going to get the shot away. Oh no! In front of the net. Lunar's going to put it away. Just did not see him. Melt setting that up for Rusto. Dasc here just did not see Lunar in the blind spot here. A minute left. Float attack are going to need some magic here. Beastin with the kickoff. Grover gets free shot away. Ball's going to drop. Lunar's going to deal with it. A little bit of hesitation from Float attack for who's going to go for that ball. Dasc is going to get demoed there by Lunar. Beastin going to push this up. Melt's going to hit this away. Melt here, going to try to keep it in the orange half. Just want to keep that boost control. Really have to get something here. Only 30 seconds left. Dasc is going to hit it up. Got to get this ball up the field. Got to score right about now if they really want to make this into OT. Grover here. Could we see it? Hits the car instead of the ball. Unfortunate. Dasc trying his best. It's down to the last 10 seconds about. Grover tries something. Almost goes in. Dasc has to keep this up. They have to score right here if they want something. Grover's going to push this up. Lunar's going to get the save. And the reverse sweep from Old Miss to be 3-0 down and come back and win it 4-3. credit to Ole Miss there. The reverse sweep from them. They will head to the finals, and our beloved Panthers will unfortunately take an exit here, but still a good showing in those first 3 games from Florida Tech. Really entertaining final from a neutral standpoint and from a Rocket League fan. Tony, I mean, we both know that lunar substitution was definitely a factor into Ole Miss success there.
Most definitely. I think Florida Tech started playing differently, and I definitely think that was their downfall was not getting adjusted to the lunar substitution and not making the correct movements or plays for to the lunar substitution. So I don't know. Those were definitely exciting games, all 7 of them, and
Definitely.
yeah, I don't know. I do know JV is playing right now on the second channel. Actually, I don't know if they're still going.
They are currently still going. It is a 1-1 game in game 7. So both
Oh,
JV and Varsity going to game 7, it looks like. Really interesting here. There's about 2.5 minutes left if you want to go check that out on the second channel. But we have wrapped up this game here. And do you know when the next time we will see the boys out again on the field?
I do not. I do know this was semifinals, but the schedule doesn't say anything too far in advance. So I pretty much only had this game, and I don't think I have any other games after this.
Hmm.
I do know Varsity Valorant has their finals on Monday, so they will definitely be sure to like check that out. That will be on the main page as well. But yeah, I think that's it. I hope everybody has
Well,
a good night. I hope everybody does good on finals. We are in finals week at Florida Tech next
yes,
week.
good luck to all the students who are taking finals. Ace those exams and get those GPAs up.
So we'll both see you guys. I guess whenever. I don't really know when the next. Again, I don't really know when the next Rocket League game is. So see you guys.
We'll see you guys later. Have a good night.